Welcome back, everyone. It's Stray Faye here with another episode of Cupid Parasite. We are still in the common route. We got introduced. Well, first Lynette. Lynette descended into the human realm, sealed off her Cupid powers, and became a bridal advisor. And now she's trying to find matches to the 5 love interests who have very peculiar traits that prevent them from getting married. Like, yeah, there's just all a bunch of weirdos. Got like the dude who's obsessed with, like, he's a lovelord parasite, so he's obsessed with like lost love. So I don't know how we're gonna match him with anyone. We got like the president who's can't even like get him in a face-to-face meeting because you have to meet with a secretary. Like, what are we gonna date the secretary? Is that what's gonna happen? We got like the obsessed dude Raul, who's just like into mythology, not even interested in getting married. We got Ryuki, who is obsessed with looks, and then we got Alan, who just wants to bed other women. He's not even human. He's just an incubus. Like, why are you here? Why are you trying to get married? Anyway, we're on the chapter, love match test. We're gonna continue the common route, hopefully not recording for as long as before, because my throat kind of hurts today, of course, because last episode ended up being almost 2 hours. Alright, anyway, let's start. Okay, that should be it. I left my desk as I finished completing files for dealing with the Parasite 5. Next, I should find people who match their personalities. I got a cup of coffee at the drink dispenser and returned back to my seat. Girl, you have your work cut out for you. You gotta fix these men. Oh, you're still here. Clarice. When I turned around, I saw Clarice walking by with files in her hand. Yeah, I wanted to solidify their matchmaking plans a little more. Isn't it rare for you to be working this late? We're introducing a new kind of love type questionnaire. It's called the Cupid test, and I'm in charge of it. I was so focused on gathering data that I lost track of time. A love type questionnaire? Getting into fortune telling? No, it's a real system derived from psychology and real-world study. Remember what Professor O'Connell told us during our lectures? Oh, that love type. Like how people can be sorted into 6 different compatibility groups. Yup, it's based off that. If you can match people based on psychological profile, the success rate for perfect matches skyrockets. That's true, it might work. When will it be introduced? It's still a prototype, so it might still take some time. Oh, why don't you try it out? For this to work, we need to run as many initial tests as possible. Sure, what can I do? Thank you for your help. Wait 1 sec. I'll set it up on your PC. Clarice was downloading the software from the company server with ease. A few minutes later, my PC started running the software and it was showing the test logo. Here you go. First, think of a person of the opposite gender who is closest to you. It can be a friend or a lover. 14 questions for the person you imagine will appear. Don't be embarrassed and answer them honestly. If it's a yes, check the pink box. If it's a no, check the yellow box. It's a prototype, so if the results aren't exactly what you wanted, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll give it a shot. I stared into my PC screen. Okay, so this actually matters. This will matter for later. We're gonna pick options that are more geared towards Ryuki, because, yeah, I did say last episode I was gonna go for Ryuki first, because that is the recommended order for, like, the least amount of spoilers, is to start with Ryuki. Okay. So this will not exactly reflect my preferences. Question 1. Are you dating someone? If you catch him looking at another woman, do you instantly get jealous? You gotta say no. How do I change questions? Oh, Eleanor. Question 2. Sacrifice. Would you happily sacrifice yourself in order to give him whatever he desires? Say no. Do you feel like you want him by your side only when you feel like having him there? No. Number 4. Am I your girlfriend? Would you rather be friends for a while first before you start dating? That's how it works with me. We're friends for a while. No, for Ryuki though. When selecting a partner, are economic factors important? Say no. Alright, next page. Were you attracted to him the moment you first met? That's definitely definitely Ryuki yes question. He's very into looks. Please focus on your job. While you're in class or at work, do you suddenly stop and realize you've only been thinking about him? Number 7, select no. Question 8. If he's suffering through some kind of trouble, would you prefer to suffer along with him? We learn to grow through our sufferings. Yes, I guess. Number 9. If he asks about your plans or tries to get too involved, do you find yourself trying to distance yourself from him? Select no. Leave me alone. When selecting a partner, is it important for his upbringing or education to match yours? Question 10, no. Do you feel like you and he are similarly attractive? Guess I'll select yes. Question 12, does your own happiness depend on making sure he's happy? No. That seems like a very selfish question. Do you feel like you and he share a close connection? No. And then when selecting a partner, do you think your personal history influences your decisions? What kind of guys are you looking for? Like, no. How do I get to the end? Confirm. Oh, that just brought me back to the last page. Oh, press X. Okay. And that's it. Was that all? Yeah, that should be it. The result should show up in a sec. There! Your love type is... Eros. Okay, that matches Ryuki. Love for beauty. Eros. You like beautiful things and value external looks. These types easily fall in love. Eros, beauty, Eros. Is that her, like, Greek name? Or Cupid? It reminds me of the other name as Cupid. Cupido and Eros. Is this why Mom used to call me Eros? Can't be. Sheesh. You keep on saying Eros. Were you thinking of something erotic? Sexual compatibility is definitely important. Wait, what? No. It just reminded me of my mother. Oh. Eros doesn't usually remind people of their mothers. Anyway, glad the test got it right. I never thought about my own love type before, so it was a good study. Good. Just use this as a reference. In the end, relationships are guided by what feels right. That sure sounds like you, Clarice. Well, I should get some work done. Oh, I took up longer than I thought. Sorry about that. I'll go home after leaving these. I'll buy some cake, so hurry back home. Yo, yay! I'll try to get back home soon. Okay, don't overwork yourself. See you soon. I can hear Clarice walk away. You'll most likely get a fruit tart from Quillfabone, or it's her favorite. Is that a cake place? I don't know. I'm so looking forward to it. I need to hurry up and finish. I wonder if it's gonna be grapefruit, strawberries, or blueberries. Or perhaps pineapple and banana? That seems like a weird combo, but okay. Fruit tarts are part of human wisdom. Huh. I want to hurry up and have some. So I gave up working because I couldn't stop thinking about tarts. I guess she likes food. Being a human now, she needs to eat. Okay, that was a very short chapter. Stormy seas ahead. Hopefully this chapter isn't like an hour. A few days later. Alright, that's enough preparation. Gee! I loaded all the necessary data onto my laptop. Checking the time, I stood up from my desk. Today I'll be having a special meeting with the Parasite 5. Oh joy. So far I've introduced loads of women to them, but... Sorry, but it doesn't feel right to me. I'd be happy to meet her as his representative. The actual member needs to be there? I'm sorry, I'm not sure that will be possible. Are you gonna like... I just think like, how is this marriage gonna work? Like, is he gonna be like a representative on his honeymoon? Like what? I met her at a previous mythological society meeting, but she got so mad at my opinion, she stood up and slapped me. Guess we're not a match. 403 D4D. Wait, I gotta look that up. 403 D4D. A very dark grayish blue. I'm guessing he didn't like her. As long as she's in love with someone else, I'd be happy to meet with her. As you can see, these are some prime examples of my inability to get any of them dates with a single woman. Her profile said that she likes mythology, so I thought she'd be a good match for Raoul. I had no idea they'd met already. Then again, even if they both share a love of mythology, everyone still has their own quirks. After all, our company did develop the Cupid system to help people find a compatible partner. I guess you don't always get what you want. But if all our other members are doing just fine, I hope they'd at least meet up. I begged them to at least meet with some of the other members. But all I got were excuses, excuses, excuses. Cupid Corp system can't function like this. Still, I can't just let things go on like this. It's up to me to help them understand what they need to fix and teach them how to interact with women. So I've decided to hold a workshop. The instructor's name is Miss Tainer. She's known for romance guides, and sometimes we bring her in to speak here at Cupid Corp. Set aside an hour for the Parasite 5 today. Hopefully this will help them get the point. I talked with Mr. Snail and Raoul's agent, and we decided that although he has no interest in getting married, he could still join the workshop. However, I have to get approval from his agent before he can even go on a date with someone. Still, he can make the most of it and find true love. Maybe he'll start hearing wedding bells. Then he can drop the act and find true happiness. As a real deal Cupid, I want to spread love to as many people as I can. I'll help them find truly wonderful love, and then they can get hitched. Gee! Yay, mascot. Alright everyone, it's time for today's workshop. Once I got to the workshop suite, I looked around at everyone. Alan's phone wouldn't stop ringing. Excuse me, Alan, but your phone is ringing. Sorry. Just ignore it. Ryuki had brought in a humidifier and was setting it up. The air in here is so stale. And of course, Monsieur Esse was absent. Instead, Owen was there as his representative. Roll wouldn't stop talking Gil's ear off about his precious myths. Now here's my thinking. Egyptian mythology actually has a lot in common with Japanese mythology. Yes. Right, I see. Gil was brushing off Raoul's insights in favor of staring at me with shining eyes. It's so amazing that we're having this workshop. You always make time for me, no matter what. No one else has been this caring towards me. Well, you got yourself blacklisted by every other advisor because you kept refusing meetings. Gil was pretty much abandoned at that point. I suppose this is all brand new to him. Advisors are always supposed to assist members when there's trouble. I'd like to suggest compatible members and even call inactive members in for interviews, but this gathering was compulsory. Because, really, these guys won't make any progress otherwise. Gil seems to be motivated, thank goodness. If he's at least willing to cooperate, then I think I'll survive this. The mood in the room wasn't the best for a workshop, but the instructor was already waiting. I had to get things started. Miss Tainer, you can come in now. Just Miss Tainer, hi. Should I give her a voice? Sure thing. Hi everyone, I'm Miss Tainer. I'm your instructor for the day, and I'll be giving you an intro to Love Lessons 101. Great! Pleased to meet you! Same goes for me. Me as well. Clap, clap, clap. Wait. 990000. That doesn't sound like a good color. 9940s. Very red. Very, very red. Well, it's not like it's not a muddy. I grabbed my phone and looked up exactly what kind of color 990000 might be. Okay, girl. Is she gonna, like, look it up for me now? And the same thought process. It's a shade of crimson. Dark, but still a pretty color. If this is his impression of Miss Tainer, I thought, maybe he'll pay attention. Then I remembered the whole point of this workshop. I can't let him judge a book by its cover. He needs to learn to look deeper. You know, I don't remember Miss Tainer looking like this. She seems different than usual. But that's not the time for that. Okay, everyone. Miss Tainer's considered a true love professional, so she's gonna give you a few tips and tricks when it comes to romance. Today we're gonna talk about how to approach women as well as some things to watch out for. We'll also go over some practical advice. Got it? Right. Wow. She kind of reminds me of Neptune. Wait, Neptune? You mean like one of the 12 Olympians? But he's a guy, right? Isn't he supposed to be Poseidon? Right? That's a commonly accepted opinion. However, I have some insider information. I've actually seen Neptune with my own eyes. Hey, you there. Cut the chit-chat. Keep on like that and you'll miss your one chance at love. Now then, let's begin today's workshop.
Essentially, the mind of a woman is complex and transient.
I listened to Miss Tyler's lecture as I overlooked the rest. He's working on his computer. I'm pretty impressed that Owen is even taking notes, though I'm sure it's just for monster essay. How about everyone else? Hey, stop beautifying during the lecture! I heard someone opening a package, and when I looked over, I saw Ryuki putting on a face pack. That's super freaky! If I saw that in the dark, it'd scare the crap out of me. Please continue. I'm listening.
Great, maintaining your appearance is important, after all. Anyway, women are influenced by their moods. What I told you before won't always apply.
Excuse me.
Also, you should lower your expectations. Listen to your partner. Don't shut them down right away. Try not to talk about yourself too much. Also.
Hello? Oh, hey. Uh-huh. Yeah? Tonight? Sure, I'm down. Okay, see you later. Sorry, work call.
That was obviously a girl. When you're escorting a lady, always follow her lead. Let her set the pace, but be casual about it otherwise.
Oh, so that show about mythology is coming back to Los York TV. I really love the galaxy brain theories they came up with.
Now then, when you're speaking with a woman at a party, be subtle. Ask what they like without being too aggressive or too passive. In fact,
Lynette, I forgot to tell you that I'm still living on 6th Avenue.
No one's paying attention. Nod along about 80% of the time and only talk to you about yourself 20% of the time. Of course, if the woman refuses to take the reins.
My bad. Work again. Hey, my doodle turned out pretty good. Who's that supposed to be? Come on, it's Diana, goddess of the moon. The humidifier's out of water. I can feel myself drying out. Everyone, come on! Please pay attention. Miss Tainer is speaking. Good on her, Miss Tainer, though. She just keeps the lecture going. Yep, gotcha. I'm all ears. You're clearly not. I can see you messing around on your phone. Gee! Miss Tainer is here today specifically to help you. Stop being so rude. If you ever want a chance at dating and getting married, you need to listen.
It's okay, Miss Top Bridal Advisor. Boys will be boys, you know. Still, I've never come across a group of men so blatantly disinterested in my lecture. Aren't there any women you're interested in?
Nope. Not really. I can't think of any. I'm just here as a representative. Well, even if you don't have anyone in mind right now, listen to the lecture in case you ever meet someone. At a party later, for example. Party? I already texted everyone, but yes, party. There's a matchmaking party after this, and it is mandatory. What? Really? I sent you multiple messages. I even got your agent's permission. Oh, really? Why does he act like this doesn't concern him? Anyway, before I let you meet our female members later, I need to make sure you actually know how to talk to them.
You don't need to worry about me. I can get with any girl I want at a drop of a hat. Trust me.
What? No, that's not what I'm talking about. You just need to learn how to hold a conversation. I want to trust you at the party later.
It's fine. I've got this.
Alan is known as the thieving parasite, so I was suspicious as soon as I saw him start to walk towards me. Oh, hello. Hi. Suddenly his face was only inches away from mine. I got the sense he was about to start lecturing the class himself. This is not a lecture, dude. You have an audience. You have an audience for sure, but this is not a lecture.
First of all, the distance between the man and the woman is extremely important.
He said that with a gentle whisper and brushed his fingertips across a few strands of my hair. Is he putting his techniques into practice? And he was trying it on me of all people. I tried to speak up, but he stopped me before I could protest. Also, lovely purple lipstick you have.
You want them to learn, don't you? So just go with me on this.
When you say go with you, do you mean...
This is excellent. Please keep going. This should be very educational. Miss Tyner,
this is not a show. Wow, so you're gonna give us an example. Thanks, bro. Tyner, help me out here. Will really thinks this is part of the workshop. Before I can say anything, he placed his hand under my chin and raised my face up. We were close, as intimate as two lovers about to kiss. Alan looked deep into my eyes.
Step 1. Look into each other's eyes. Make sure you do so with confidence.
Alan's smile revealed his perfectly white teeth. He traced his thumb across my lower lip.
You're so beautiful, Lynette. I feel like I'm drowning in your eyes.
Okay.
Step 2. After whispering a few sweet nothings, see how far you can push your body contact. Her hand, her hips, maybe more. If she's fine with the hand, move to the shoulder next, then down to the hips.
In exactly that order, Alan touched my hand, my shoulder, then my hips. His hand slid smoothly across my body. We still got an audience here, girl. What the heck is happening right now? Is this how he thinks you get with a girl? This is harassment.
Step 3. If she's okay with what's happened so far, do this.
Alan laughed softly, then gently kissed my ear. His warm breath tickled, giving me goosebumps. Is no one gonna stop him?
Pretend you're gonna say something to her in secret, then kiss her ear. After that, you...
Without warning, his hand brushed against my thigh. It was cold to the touch and I nearly cried out.
That's the kind of reaction you're looking for. If you get this far, you're all set. At this point, you can go in for the kiss.
Alan began to close his eyes. His hand slid to my ear. From my ear to my cheek, and his face inched closer to mine. Okay. Just as I was about to push Alan away, it was Gil who brought the action to a halt. Should have done so sooner, dude. He rushed in between me and Alan, then kept going and crashed into the desk.
Oh my.
That was awesome, Gil. You kinda reminded me of the almighty Zeus. Oh, you might know him as Jupiter. She? Gil? Are you okay? I'm just glad I could preserve your kiss. Dies. Dies in asterisks, okay. Blit. Gil, are you alright? Alan, you took that way too far!
I was just demonstrating the practical method on how to hit on a girl.
All you demonstrated was how to go after a one-night stand.
It's possible for love to begin that way. What did everyone else think?
Alan turned to the others with a big grin on his face. However, Owen's taking notes. Owen was focused entirely on typing something onto his laptop. Ryuki was neck deep into some kind of skincare routine. Look at these clowns.
Raoul, how about you?
Well, Gil's form probably wouldn't fly in ancient Greece. Actually, short distance running was a divine ritual offered up to the past gods and...
Huh? No, that's not... What did you think about my demonstration?
Demonstration? Sorry, I was just kinda zoned out through most of it. I guess I was lost in a vision of Venusian beauty.
In other words, you just saw him run across the room.
Huh. I really do wonder if any of them actually want to get married. Even ignoring Raoul's special circumstances, I don't think any of them are serious about any of this. Maybe it's better that they didn't pay attention to Alan's demonstration. Well then, do you remember Miss Tyner's lesson on how to talk to girls when you first meet? Raoul? Ryuki? I specifically pointed at the two who are at least likely to have been listening. They turned to each other and tilted their heads in confusion. Like, doing pancreation? I should talk about skincare, right? I can tell you weren't listening at all. I was listening. I was totally listening. She said it's all about keeping an 8-2 ratio of listening and talking, right? Good job, Gil. Well, I've always been curious about that sort of thing. Gil might be okay, but I don't feel great about the others. I'm getting kind of nervous about that matchmaking party. Checking the time, I realized that the party was fast approaching.
Oh, is it that time already?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I'm so sorry about this, especially after asking you to come all this way.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's always like this during the first lesson. Really, we should give them credit for not ducking out midway through.
She's a saint. Like if it was like a other teacher, probably like throw his chalk at them or something. I guess that's true. Knowing them, that's definitely something they could have tried. So since they're still here, maybe they do have some desire to get married? Still, it's hard to say if they were actually paying any attention.
As far as I can tell, they're better suited to practice over theory.
I looked around the room and gave one final nod. Miss Tyner turned on the lights and the curtains opened automatically.
One more thing. I have some homework for you all. Pretend Lynette is the girl of your dreams and send her a romantic message as practice.
Me?
Yes, you. Practice makes perfect. How else are they gonna get better at sending messages?
Like Alan's just like over there like She's got a point.
But you all need to write to her as if you have genuine interest. She may be your advisor, but still take it seriously. Practice makes perfect.
That's true. Whether it's love, academics, or sports, practicing over and over again is important to improving.
Since this is practice, just think of a character you like and try writing to them. Oh, but be sure to change the name to Lynette before you send it. Alright, boys, good luck in your search for love.
Thank you, Miss Tyner. Clap, 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 clap. Miss Tyner gave a wave as she left the workshop suite. After she was gone, I let out a heavy sigh. But there's no time for rest. The matchmaking party was happening immediately afterward. I'm still worried about this whole thing, but being scared won't accomplish anything. I'm sure once they meet the girls, I'll find some motivation. Okay, time to put everything in motion. Everyone, let's go! We need to put everything we learned to work. Let's head to the party room on the first floor. Time for some matchmaking. Gee! Whoa! There's so many people here! When we arrived, we saw that there were already tons of attendees waiting for us. A fancy smashy party. This matchmaking party is an event hosted by the Cupid Corporation in order to bring men and women together. All of you need to try and approach our female members during the party. Got it? Got it. Do they really, though? Ruki was already looking at nothing. Alan was gazing at everyone like they were pieces of meat. Monsieur Essay wasn't even there. Owen? I assume Monsieur Essay won't be joining us? I'm afraid not. He asked me to attend this event as his representative once again. Great, another proxy meeting. I guess that's what he's used to in his culture, but still. We're in Los York, the city of fashionable people having fashionable fun. And those same people come to Cupid Corp to live out a fairy tale romance. And you can't get that experience through a proxy. But Monsieur Essay seems to want to get married. I suppose I'll respect his wishes. Alright, take a seat everyone. The ladies will come up to you in turn, so be sure to spend some time with each of them. So the girls will be the ones approaching us. Put your tongue back in. Over there, you can have a quick casual chat, like a buffet. Over here is for members that might be a little more reserved. None of these guys can handle an all-you-can-meet and greet buffet, though. I'd sooner strap them down to a chair so I can keep an eye on them. Otherwise, I can't stop Otherwise, I can't stop things from going south. Alan would do terrible things to women just trying to get married, and Raoul would just get swamped. I wanted to sit each of them down and make them interact with whichever woman came up to them. That was the plan anyway. I'll be keeping my eye on you, so go out there and try your hand with as many women as possible. Hi! I'm Gil Lovecraft. Heya, how are you? I'm, okay, I guess. Really? You're a quiet one, huh? Well, what's your happily ever after like? My happily ever after? Well, I'd like to make my partner my top priority. After all, she's a workaholic. She? She who? But then I got rejected. Or more like, I don't think she even noticed me. Then why aren't you two hitched? That would be great. I'd go to the ends of the earth for her. I'd shop with her anytime. I'd carry the bags. I'd even do all the housework. Oh god, he's suffocating. She even said my name sounds like creating love. And heck, I'm pretty good at that too. Wait, what? And I did everything for her when we lived together. I was thrilled when she liked my cooking. I even adopted her preferences. Gil, you know what women hate? sounds like you talking about another woman. Sharing everything together was a gift. It only made me fall for her even more. I was willing to give everything I had to support her. Okay, that's enough, Gil. Go on back to the workshop, sweet stat. But I'm not done talking with her yet. Oh, yes, you are. She already ran off. Oh. Rip.
Oh no, Owen.
Good evening. My, what a lovely tie. What's that tag around your neck? Yes, well, I thought it best to make it clear that I'm just a representative. Representative? I'm here representing a certain mysterious figure. I'm very pleased to meet you. Okay, so if this person can afford a representative, he must be pretty well off, right? Like, someone really elite? A moment, please, while I relay a question. Huh? Wait. Can't you just answer your... I apologize for the interruption. I'm at the matchmaking party, and a young lady would like to know if you're well off or elite. I see. Yes, of course. And should I quote you directly when answering her? My member asked me to say the following. I admit I am somewhat elite, but I've sacrificed a lot to become so. I'm rarely home, so fulfilling marriage may be difficult. As a rule, conversations will be conducted through my representative. Just say that. And that concludes his message. How is he gonna get married? He's never gonna meet his wife, ever. How are they gonna have babies? Then why even marry? Okay, time's up. Thank you for that. Please try and enjoy the rest of the matchmaking party. One moment, please. I need to report back to my member about what was just said. Sure, fine. Go right ahead. Once you're finished, we need to talk, so just head on back to the workshop suite upstairs. Hey, you're pretty cute. I didn't expect to be someone so young at the party. How old are you anyway? Did you hear what I just said? 2B2933. What color is that? This guy's a riot. He doesn't say anything, but it's funny. I would hate him in real life, though. Oh, that's an awful looking color. It's like almost black. Anyway. What? Hey, what's your problem, man? Rude. Just sprays her in the face. Pardon me, miss. If you just follow me this way. Don't worry. That mist is just, a beauty enhancer. Ryuki, workshop suite now. Oh my god, are you Raoul Aconite? The Raoul Aconite? What are you doing here? It's a special situation. Are you serious? Ugh, if I knew Raoul Aconite was gonna be here, I'd have dressed up a little more. So Raoul, what's your type? A girl who's like an ox. An ox? Oxen are sacred animals for Neptune. A girl who's like an ox would be a fit for the gods. Plus, Zeus once turned a maiden into an ox. Wasn't that just so he could mate with her? For some reason. Or he turned into a swan. Zeus is weird. I don't know. He just wanted to bang everything. How about a more human example? Perhaps a girl like Danae, Europa, or Io, or Lita? They were all humans that the almighty Zeus came to love. Gee? You know, In myths all over the world, the gods always love virgins. That's why scholars often theorize that virgins have special powers. But I don't really care if you're a virgin or not. I'm not a god after all, so I don't consider that to be sacred or anything. The gods did care though. They just love making love. Not just the Greeks either. Even in Japanese myths, they're always going at it. Do you know how often they did the deed in Greek myths? I tried counting once, but the number just made me laugh. Okay, great, that's enough of you. Thank you so very much, Raoul. Workshop suite now. But I was just getting to the good part. Can't you see you're freaking her out? You could have ruined your reputation and your agent would definitely rip me apart for it. Hiya, how's it going? Wait.
Well, hello. My name is Alan Melville, but please, our darling, you can call me Alan. It's an honor to talk with such a lovely young lady.
Aren't you quite the charmer? Something tells me you're not looking for marriage.
Perhaps we're in the same boat.
Well, I do want to get married someday, but that's not why I'm here tonight. A friend of mine didn't want to come along, so she dragged me along. Actually, I already have a boyfriend. Uh-oh, girl, you're not safe, run!
Oh, you do you? And this boyfriend of yours, do you love him?
Definitely, which is why I was hoping to meet someone like you. It'd be kind of rude to waste someone's time who wants to get married.
Good catch. Well, if you're looking to kill time, why don't we chat back at my place?
What the hell are you talking about? I just told you I have a boyfriend.
Yes, I know. And I'm here to meet girls that are already in love. Doesn't eating the same meal bore you? Everyone needs desserts now and then.
No, sorry, but I really do love my boyfriend.
That just makes me want you even more. Why don't you come try out my pillow? You'll have dreams you never thought.
Okay, that's it. Time's up. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you could join us today. Help yourself to drinks and snacks in the break room. Alan, come with me. We need to talk. Please excuse us. I apologize profusely to the 5 girls who were subjected to the Parasite 5. They all looked around at each other. That was the worst conversation I ever had. All he talked about was his ex. Ugh. I knew there wouldn't be any good men here. A representative? What the hell is that? I have a feeling marriage may be difficult. That was a total waste of time. You tell him that I'll be married before he even hits puberty. Wait, Ryuki's 19. Don't be mean. You know what they say. Men are like parking spaces. All the good ones are already taken. Even if he was hot, his personality was not. Whatever. Let's just get out of here. My guy was a total jerk. He even called me our darling. Who says stuff like that? I'm very sorry, everyone. I bowed my head in apology as I said my farewells. Then I headed straight to the 7th floor workshop suite where those 5 are waiting. I was getting ready to lay into them. I closed the curtain so we can have some privacy. Ahem. Does everyone know why I told you all to come up here? After closing the curtain, I turned around and faced them, and my arms crossed in front of me. They were behaving, for now. Is it because we didn't follow the 8-2 rule? No, Gil. You kept bringing up your ex. I don't know who this ex is, but no woman wants to hear about that, especially in public. You don't know who it is? So you really never noticed. And Owen, if you're gonna be someone's stand-in, at least do it properly. You could have worded things a lot better. I was instructed to repeat what I was told word for word. We need to be on the same wavelength if you want your member to hurry up and get hitched. Owen! And Rule, stop jumping straight into that mythology nonsense. You can't dump that on someone you've just met. She asked me what I like, so I told her. Besides, that's only the tip of the mythological iceberg. Is that so weird? It's very weird. And Ryuki, don't spray your mist at someone before you even ask her name. I was just trying to raise her grade to human level so I can actually talk to her. You can't judge a book by its cover. Love means loving what's inside the most. Aren't you even the least bit curious about what's inside someone? Only if they can appear human to me. Bad answer. Bad attitude. And Alan, you simply cannot jump into bed with a woman who's already taken. I just asked if she wanted to try out my pillow. It's the same thing! I know I keep asking this, but do any of you really want to get married? Of course I want to. Obviously. I think my member is getting rather impatient, in fact. I guess so. I wouldn't be here if I didn't, would I? I do want to learn what real love is like. Then you should start taking this seriously. Love is about getting close to someone. It's about compromise and forgiveness. It's give and take. Emphasis on the give. Anyway, you have your homework. Send me a text like you're in love. If you can't understand what love is, then use your imagination. Got it? Got it. Do they really get it, though? They came to Cupid Corp because they want to get married, but it feels more like an obligation than an actual desire. Everyone said that they're all lost causes, but I refuse to give up on them. You can rise to this challenge, Lynette. After all, we're just getting started. Let's see it through to the end. Helping them find love at long last would finally prove that humans have the power to connect within them. Well, that concludes today's workshop. I'll contact you for the next meeting, but before then, do your homework. No excuses. Beat. After heading home, I didn't bother with changing out of my clothes. Instead, I just flopped into bed. Even though the hours were the same, I felt like I just pulled a double shift. Seems like Clarice is out. Speak of the devil, a message popped up on my phone that said, probably won't be home tonight. Looked like it would just be me for the night. My shoulders are so stiff. Chi, are you here? Chi? Oh, there you are. Here we go. Chi! I took Chi's tiny body in my hands and shoved his head against my shoulders. A small electrical current crackled between his horns. Oh yeah, that's the spot. I pushed my makeshift chi massager against the knots of my shoulders until he started to fidget. Guess he doesn't like being upside down. Chi! Sorry. As soon as I let him go, he immediately flew off, but he returned just as quickly to lay next to me. Chi! He stretched a bit, and I gently stroked his back as he sleepily closed his eyes. I glanced around the room. Clarice and I shared a room back in college, and Gil was actually staying in the next room over. After graduation, I lost contact with him. I was always kind of worried about him. I never imagined I would reunite with him like this. Back in college, Gil really looked out for me. He helped me get a part-time job and even took care of the chores. After he left, Clarice and I could barely keep the place clean. Lovelorn Parasite. Gil is so kind. He always put everyone ahead of himself. Once he bounces back, I'm sure he'll make some nice, sweet girl very happy. I'll give him my all as his advisor. Oh. A text? Oh, this is... That was from Gil. I'm not reading all that. He took a picture of a freaking note card. Mrs. S, I'm so grateful for everything you did for me today. Talking to you was extremely helpful. I hope I'll continue to receive the benefit of your advice. Ghost written by Owen. Roll Aconite. As there are many sets of the 12 gods and 12 signs of the zodiac, so there are also 12 signs of love. Like when one person says, I can't live without you, director's note with tears in their eyes. And the other one says, I understand. This isn't goodbye, you know. I'll always be there to support you on your journey. Director's note with a smile on their face. Even Buddhism says. Sorry, I sent that before I was finished, but it was a pretty good message, right? So no worries. Ryuki's just sending me a peel off face mask.cam online workshop. Don't type that in. Ryuki doesn't even say anything. He just like, website, here you go, buy this, you go. I love you so much, our darling. Lips as smooth as a ripe peach. Skin as soft as freshly whipped cream. Just thinking about you, about what, I can't say this with a serious face. Just thinking about what you must taste like is making me. Anyway, I've prepared the most divine bedding just for you. Come by my place and I promise you'll have the most ecstatic dreams. Chi? I glanced at Chi lying next to me. Maybe the time had come to use my Cupid's bow. Don't give in to temptation, girl. The easy way out. No, I can't give in. I have to get them married without that. I had to prove to Dad that the gods don't always have to step in. Still, looking at that text message, I started to get a stomach ache. I think I'll just hold off my reply until tomorrow. Silently, I put my phone down and closed my eyes and drifted off into dreamland. These guys are all pieces of work. Alright, next chapter. No pain, no gain. I think this is probably a good time to take a break, though. Whew. Let's not go for 2 hours again. Where are we going? Alright, let's save. Yeah, I'm liking this. Like, if I met these guys in real life, I'd be infuriated, but since it's a game, I can laugh about it. I'm not sure how they're gonna turn this around and make you, like, actually love the character. There's gonna be a way, but yeah. Alright then. Yeah, so I need to rest my throat a bit. I hope you guys are having a fun time with this, and we'll continue this in the next episode. Bye-bye.